Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all well. It's another nice sunny autumn day in Devon, and of course as soon as I speak there's a siren. Oh, it's ambulance. So I thought I'd come on and do say hi everyone, and do a quick changing video with Narnia, and she's still in her PJ Saturday clothes. And I'm going to put her into this pretty pointel. Oh, it's so soft, it's lovely, this top. Winter white top. I didn't look actually who it's from originally. I'll just have a quick look. Two at Sainsbury's. But I got it from Tiny Angels a while back, and she's not really worn it. I think she's worn it once because I bought it in the summer. And then these powder blue leggings, they're also from Two at Sainsbury's. They're off a set. She's got a little flowery blouse to go with this, like a top, and they've got lovely faux wooden buttons on the cuffs on the leggings. And I'm going to try this little headband, see if that goes, and a little pair of bobbly socks. So hope you've all had a good weekend. It's been quiet. We had a quiet weekend, just chilling and relaxing, and you know, just not really doing a lot of anything very much. But it's been quite nice. It was cold this morning. I enjoyed doing the video Saturday, changing the babies. I didn't do anything with the babies yesterday. I can't remember what I did yesterday actually. I didn't do a lot of anything, I don't think. I'm just chilling, and I did do some knitting. I did do watch my latest fascination. I like true crime things, documentaries, that kind of thing. And I found a podcast on YouTube, and it's called that THAT chapter, that chapter. And there's a young lad on there, well, lad to me, a young man on there. He's Irish, his name's Mike, and he just says really cool podcasts. Now, I never thought I had the patience to listen to a podcast, but if you just put something on while you're doing something else in the background, it actually works out really well. So and then I got addicted to listening to him, and I'm working my way through all his videos at the moment. Little things, isn't it? Little things and little minds. Here you go. My baby's starting her journey. Should be a little while yet, but she's got a long way to come. And obviously, with COVID and everything is so different now. And then we've got customs and all that kind of thing. But she is on her way. So has anybody else got a fascination with tracking stuff? I don't know if it's just me. Like I say, simple things tend to fascinate me on times. I like it when the Amazon man's coming, and then you check on and off through the day when your parcel's coming. Obviously I haven't got enough to do, too much time on my hands, but I like to check every now and again and see where he is and how long he's going to be. It started off to prepare the neighbours for the dog barking. That's what started it all. So you'd know he was coming soon, so you'd be listening for any kind of sound. And because we're in flats, he's going to press a buzzer. And you'd just be getting ready for that, because she barks like a banshee when the postie or anyone knocks the door. There's always a bit of something, isn't there? There you go. So that's what started it, really, I think. So it was a case of, oh, she looks cute just like that. You know, that's what started it. So you started to keep an eye on where things were. And then you notice that you can, when parcels get near with certain delivery companies, they pop up on the map. And you can see where the driver is. And Amazon will say like, oh, he's 4 stops away. So you think, oh, that's okay. I'll get ready to, you know, keep an eye on the dog and that kind of thing. Batten down the hatches and he'll be here soon. Or if it's something I'm waiting for that I'm going to enjoy having and I'm looking forward to getting, or it's something useful, like cold remedies and things it's been recently, then obviously you think, oh good, it's arriving at last, you know. Or if you're tracking for something else, like obviously I can't go out at the moment and I don't feel well enough anyway, so you've got like birthdays. So it was my daughter's birthday, so I got her present delivered, so then I knew it had been delivered safely. Oh, look at her. Does she look sweet? She looks nice in blue and white. And that kind of a thing. And I found I've got to develop this fascination for following tracking and finding out where things are. It's just so ridiculous, really, but I just find it quite fascinating. Oh, look, he's just down the road. That's okay, I've got time to finish my cup of tea before I, well, coffee with me. Got time to finish my coffee now before, you know, you have to watch the dog because she'll bark. Because she will. She might only be little. What's that saying? Is it Shakespeare that said it? She is little but fierce. Something like that. Was it Shakespeare? Somebody said it, didn't they? She is little but fierce. Probably from the Taming of the Shrew, that kind of thing it would come from, wouldn't it? There you go. So she looks adorable. So, look at her. Oh, isn't it awful when your mind goes blank when you're just going to say something? I just caught a view of Narnia through the you know, through the screen on my phone, and I thought, oh, she looks really pretty. She's not really a headband baby though, is she? But I do quite like the little ones like that on her, I think, because they're just little bows. But she's got such nice curly hair. And just a nice mop of this soft fluffy hair. She actually reminds me of my grandmother. We got a trait in our family for going grey very young. I started going grey at 12, so I dyed my hair for years before I gave in a few years ago and just let it go free. It's so much easier, so much better just to leave it go grey, and oh, so much less fuss. It just felt like so much more freedom with it. I was constantly having it dyed before. But yeah, so I started going grey at 12. One of my daughters started about 15. She's dyed her hair for years. She's 37 now. And then my nan had hair like Narnia's. Can't remember my nan with hair other than like Narnia's, like cotton wool hair I used to call it. And it's just like Narnia's, the same colour, the same sort of fluffy texture, everything. Which wasn't intentional actually, it was a happy accident because it's just the way that this mohair rooted. But she does always remind me of my nan, who was named Violet, which is so pretty, Violet May. It's a pretty name, isn't it? Because the old names are coming back now, which is lovely. But yeah, every time I fuss with Narnia, I do sometimes, you know, I do think of my nan with her hair. But she had white hair, like just like Narnia's, by the time she was 28. All the colour had gone. And when we did family history, my uncle found out through, you know, like speaking to different people, that something like her auntie or somebody like that had this white hair, like not blonde but white hair, as a grown woman, as a young woman, and she had this really attractive white hair all the way down to her waist. Because of this gene, it must be a recessive gene of some kind. But it's not everybody that gets it in the family. It's only the women, and it's only odd ones. Like, I inherited it to some extent. I started going grey very young, but my sister didn't. One of my daughters has got the same trait. 2 haven't. I've got 6 granddaughters. One, Jade, the oldest one, she is starting to go grey at 23. So there's just like this, you know, latent thing sitting there that some of us get and others don't. So it's quite interesting how these things work out, isn't it? It's quite fascinating when you get to be like sort of at the head of the family age, if you like. Old Mardi here. Because you have your children and you remember a few generations before, so you remember what those people were like. And of course they're mostly gone now. And then you get like my children and my grandchildren and my great-granddaughter. And I can see, even though obviously you know, it changes, different partners and different things, different mixes. But I can see little traits come out. Like one of my granddaughters, Izzy, she's got a little fold in her ear, in one of her lobes, exactly the same as my nan had. The same nan I was just talking about. My mum's mum. And little things like that come through, and it's absolutely fascinating seeing the genetics working. It's surprising how much of us is in our genetics, in the things we like to do, because even if you're not aware of something till later, you might find out you've always done it that way, or you've always had a preference for something, and then someone will say to you, oh, your nan used to do that, or your great nan used to be really good at that. I find it absolutely fascinating. It's a bit off subject because I wanted to bring Narnia on and show her off, and she does it absolutely gorgeous. And also I wanted to tell you that you know, my baby's on its way, and as you know, I'm really excited. This will be my first proper box opening in 13 years of doll collecting, because I've always made them myself, haven't I? And I was always happy with that. And then I had Reuben, but when Reuben arrived, first of all, he was a girl to start with, and I changed him to a boy, which is fine. But when he arrived, I can't really remember much about it. He was wrapped in a blanket with some nice sort of pretty string around it. And there were a couple of little bits with him, like a spare outfit, but it was only like a leggings and a vest type outfit, and a couple of headbands, and no paperwork or a thank you card or business card or anything. It was basically just him in a box. I can't even remember him being wrapped in bubble wrap, to be honest, though it is 3 years, and I was excited at the time. And I remember he spent, it was about 2.5, 3 or so weeks going through customs. It was ages. And then I paid the customs fees, and then they said they could deliver him the next day, and I said no, deliver him the Friday, because the next day we'd already planned to go out. We had to go out, and we went out and we came back, and then there was a knock at the door, and we'd been in about an hour, and there's the parcel man with the box. So I had no preparation. I was going to do my first ever video and try and video opening the box. It would have been one-handed because I didn't have a tripod or anything then, but I was going to try and do at least a little bit, like maybe take some photos and then maybe go over the baby or something like that, because I wanted it not to make a channel video, but just for something I could keep and look back on, because it was the first time I'd had a custom order and I wanted something to keep. So, but then it came, and it ended up with me and my granddaughter Izzy, because she was staying with me for the day because she was off school because she wasn't very well. And ended up that, well, it ended up two things actually. It took so long to go through customs that Teagan missed the box opening. She'd gone back home because she'd been staying. And Izzy was here for the day because she wasn't very well, she was off school. And so we opened the box together. And that was fun, and we enjoyed it. But I think she was a bit like, oh wow, I don't think she really quite knew what to make of it at the time. But if you look all the way back down on my videos, right the way down the bottom somewhere, you will see a very rough, my first go at a slideshow and trying to make something for a keepsake. So this baby now, I'm really looking forward to, and I can share it with all my friends, so that is really lovely. So it's like a special baby. I'm really excited about it, as you can tell. sorry to go on about her so much, and I won't go on about her every time I come on, I promise. But I just wanted to say, you know, like, she's on her way now. And then finally, when she gets to customs, I'll probably let you know that she is here, and she will be going through customs, so you'll get to see her soon. And if I pick up anything for her, then obviously I'm going to want to share with you, because that's what it's all about, isn't it? Sharing it with your friends. But I am looking forward to this a lot, and I'm even thinking of things like, how am I going to do the box opening and do it justice and things like that, and get it on the bed and all that kind of thing. I'm trying to prepare my mind mentally for doing it. So it might be a day out of my pyjamas. So, so that's it. So I hope you all have a lovely day. I hope you enjoy seeing Narnia today. She does it really sweet, doesn't she? I do like her in blues. Really lovely with her blonde hair. Mind you, I think she could wear most things and look adorable. So have a lovely day, everyone. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye for now. Bye.